What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family, my fighters? I'm One Eye Bright, also known as PT. You don't know if I'm winking or blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about the Walking Dead Season 11 filming news. Spoiler warning. Major spoiler warning for the Walking Dead Season 11. Now, I don't know if these photos are from Season 11, Episode 23, or the finale, Episode 24, but either way, it's towards the very end of the series because that's what they're filming currently, the end of the series. Before we get to it, guys, like, share, subscribe, let me know your thoughts, post your comments below. If you love the Walking Dead universe, fandom, family, please subscribe today to become a valued part of our PT channel. Now, Jeffrey Dean Morgan posted this photo on his Instagram today, February 23rd, as I make this video. So that is Jeffrey Dean Morgan and Norman Reedus, I believe, between filming. So Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Negan, survives towards the end of the series. There's been talks that Jeffrey Dean Morgan could play Negan in a spin-off series after the main show ends. Would you want to watch that? Yes or no? I personally would, as I think it would be great. Now, a lot of these photos are from Stephanie Andrews. Pretty awesome stuff. Photo credit to her. She does a great job filming in Griffin recently. There's a lot of great photos from the filming. So you get to see some of the equipment that's there. Is it CRM related? We don't know. It's definitely Commonwealth related. So the Commonwealth seems to make it all the way to the end of the series, which we thought it would. We're going to see different posters and just propaganda and stuff for the Commonwealth. So the Commonwealth is going to be the main focus probably for the rest of the series. As I make this video, it's season 11, episode 10 on AMC Plus. Episode 11 airs this Sunday, but we're going to see the Commonwealth story arc continue on and on and on. We're going to see some Jeeps, Commonwealth troopers, like a SWAT truck, police van, this armored vehicle with some biodiesel, I guess is what's propelling it, some other military trucks, and it's pretty cool stuff to see how much stuff the Commonwealth has. Now, I don't see any CRM logos or anything. That could be there. It just may or may not be there. We just haven't seen it yet, and I hope we see a major connection for it. Again, we just see military trucks and Jeeps and vehicles, so it's pretty cool stuff. We know from recent filming around Alexandria that they go inside Alexandria as an outpost. Commonwealth outpost. Alexandria is under Commonwealth law, leadership, whatever you want to call it. Also on these doors, it says Packing House 22. So are there more than them? Because we see a 22 and then also a 23. Now, if you know the information about filming, it's in Griffin, Georgia. They film in a variety of different cities in Georgia. Griffin was used primarily previous seasons, but mainly season 8. So if you look at this staircase, stairwell, bridge thing, it looks very similar to what we saw in season 8. And I believe it's the same spot that we see right here with Daryl, Tara, Morgan, and Carol. Looks to be the same exact location. Now, season 8 is a little lackluster. All Out War is all out bore. And I hope, really hope, the ending of the series is not boring, lackluster, or just sucks. Because the war stuff here in season 8 with the war just really wasn't done very well. And I have to say that The Walking Dead doesn't do the war stuff that well. They do the walkers and the soap opera drama stuff pretty well, but the war stuff has been more misses than hits in my opinion. But you get to see the propaganda posters all over. Again, props to Stephanie Andrews. Pretty awesome stuff you get to see behind the scenes, paint a picture, and make sure you watch to the end of the video because we're going to have some spoilers, who's left alive or around filming at least. Fox 1 Commonwealth standard approved. Then we see, remember that, Fox 1, because we see it here again on some panels, on some different fuses. So is our group doing something here to attract walkers, to sabotage the Commonwealth? Are we having the Commonwealth versus our group? I don't know what's going to happen here. Or is it like the Resistance and our group versus the Commonwealth? I think it's most likely that. Now, recently we got to see this in Griffin, I believe. Pretty cool stuff. You get to see 2 Jeeps, the armored vehicle, and then the SWAT van truck kind of thing. But ultimately, you get to see what's behind the scenes, but you get to see some Jeeps with Commonwealth soldiers and a 50 cal on the back. When have we seen that before? In season 8. And it's like, are they just copying what they did before? The Walking Dead does reuse sets and areas and plots and points and story arcs over again. But is it one of those things where like, we saw this already? Been there, done that, got the t-shirts. I just hope it doesn't feel redundant, but it's pretty cool to see the stuff here again from Stephanie Andrews on Facebook Live. She had a video. It was cool. They were driving down the street. She didn't show the filming of it because they drove down the street, and then she caught them when they were backing up and parking. So she didn't actually do any filming, but you see Hill Street right there. That's actually a sign in the Commonwealth, so it's around the Commonwealth location. So I'm guessing this is inside or right around the Commonwealth location. Even though it's Griffin, it's going to be for the story. It's filming in different locations like the set and around Sonoy. Again, where they film stuff versus where it is in the story for the show sometimes drastically differs. You see bio, I'm guessing biodiesel, but again, it's cool to see the Commonwealth soldiers hanging around, and it's just cool to see the filming stuff. I personally like it. It's not a big deal for some, but you see the bridge and the steps and the alleyway, kind of where Simon was, and again, they used this in season 8 pretty heavily. Previously on Walking Dead, Griffin was used several times if you've been on any tours. Now also we got to see a bunch of walkers. I mean a bunch of walkers. A buttload of walkers. Now you get to see the walkers between takes, so you're going to see people taking off their masks. And if you see these photos, someone could say, oh, the Whisperers? Look, they don't have the masks on. Whisperers? No, they could be Whisperers. We didn't see the filming, but we get to see walkers, people playing the walkers, taking a smoke break or using the bathroom. And as they lift the masks up, there are people underneath. They have to breathe. They have to take the masks off. It could just be annoying to be wearing this prosthetic fake mask over and over and over again. Again, you see people messing with their masks, but it's cool to see a boatload of walkers. Where are they coming from? Can't wait to find out, but it'll be towards the end of the series. Now, we get to see Maggie, Rosita, and Jeffrey Dean Morgan. So, Negan. So, Maggie, Rosita, and Negan filming potentially, probably, possibly. Jeffrey Dean Morgan and Norman. So Daryl and Negan make it towards the end of the series. We know Negan, Daryl, it makes sense, but also Carol and some major characters. Now, if you follow some of these people on Instagram and they're still posting stuff like leaving the set today, like Ezekiel or Lydia or Leah, if they're around Sonoy and where filming locations are, it means they're most likely still alive, because if they're killed off on the show, you probably leave the set and you're nowhere to be found. Here's Carol. Also, here's Eugene. So you get to see who's still around and alive towards the end of the series. Now, these are from Stephanie Andrews. The next one is kind of a big one. Father Gabriel. Shout out to Nicole Corbett on Facebook. She posted this in one of the groups I'm in. But you see Father Gabriel has a little roughed up spot, red mark on his head. His eyes all messed up. He's clearly filming for The Walking Dead. So it's pretty cool stuff to see, in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. But the fact that we get to see some behind the scenes filming for, I don't know if it's episode 23 or 24, could be wrapping up 23, going into 24, or the series finale. No CRM connections, no Rick. We're still waiting and waiting and wondering and waiting some more. But I think it's cool stuff, so I share it with you. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on our Walking Dead videos. If you love the universe, the fandom, subscribe today. Either way, stay safe and tell them Daryl.